What's up guys, Dimitri Pascaluta here for theScore esports. Now Rocket League is a game with an incredibly high skill ceiling, and nothing is a better indication of that than the shots that make use of that ceiling. Literally.
Squishy is there because of course he is, and this is his shot. He got it over. Oh, Squishy!
Now for those who don't know, a ceiling shot in Rocket League is when a player uses the ceiling to propel themselves into the ball. It's extremely tricky to land, but the results can be incredible. So, without further ado, here are the top 10 ceiling shots in Rocket League Pro Play. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Triple Trouble and this incredible ceiling shot set up during the RLCS Season 7. The latest additions to the RLCS found themselves down 3 goals to Mousesports, but that didn't stop these rookies from nailing this beautiful triple touch off the ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, Tigre was far post in a spot where a lot could just get to it and squeeze it in, and that's a fancy way to end it.
That's a good way.
But that looked good.
A little bit of a pre-jump. He stayed in the air and kept boosting.
Are you kidding me?
Taking the number 9 spot on our list is Flipside Tactics' Miztic from the Ballistics Rocket League Brawl. Already ahead 3-0 in the first game of the set, the European squad goes absolutely ham on Parallax. Seriously, at this point, they're just styling on them.
Will they be able to stay with the passing that Flipside Tactics can offer? My answer in game number 1 is a firm no, they cannot.
Flipside Tactics playing with Parallax the same way they played against Triple Trouble, and that is incredible. Mystic coming off the ceiling. The pre-pass from Yukio. Mystic was already on his way. That is just, how do you play against that?
What are you doing, Mystic? How are you that insane?
Coming in at number 8 is the Chiefs Torsos, who shows us that there's no such thing as an impossible angle. Playing against Icon at the Rocket League Gauntlet number 5, the Chiefs needed to break the tie, and this beauty from the Outback did just that.
And that is clutch from CJ to get some time for his teammates to pick up some boost.
Careful though, that touch was maybe a bit too far behind his teammates. And there is a direct touch from Torsos. He notches Chiefs ahead.
What a beauty! From the Outback to the top. And back down in, nice and fast. Doesn't take his time, just finds the angle. It's clean, it's simple, but that's all you need to win a Rocket League game.
At the number 7 spot, we have an oldie but goodie, courtesy of Cloud9's Squishy Muffins. One of the only players who managed to fit the ceiling shot in the competitive meta, Squishy puts on an absolute show against Brotherhood during the Universal Open Rocket League with this unbelievable ceiling shot.
Find themselves up 1-0 here. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. More than enough time for C9 to make a comeback. As we saw in the last game, they only needed about 15. There comes the pressure from then. Squishy playing this one across, going for a second time.
Oh, the ceiling! Oh, what a shot! Squishy, are you crazy? This was incredible. Look, he brings the ball up off the side of the wall, and he lands on purpose. The reason he lands on that ceiling, I've mentioned it before in the last qualifier, the ceiling lets you maintain your flip for as long as you want. You have 1.5 seconds. By landing on the ceiling and falling, instead of jumping, he can keep that flip. The defender has no idea when Squishy's going to be shooting on the net. What an incredible display of mechanical skill from Squishy.
Coming in at number 6 is NRG's GarrettG, who hits this godly ceiling shot against Dignitas at the RLCS Grand Final. Now this won't be the first time you'll see this series on this list, and GarrettG hints as to why. Locked into a scoreless game against Dignitas, GarrettG capitalized off of Turbo Pulsa's bump and delivered a beautiful shot from the heavens.
Garrett will have that easily covered. He's only on 9 boost though. Trying to still do something, and he's managed to get there off the loose pass. Steals the mid boost as well. That's going to slow down Team Dignitas, who are now on the defensive. Still 0 goals. Oh my goodness! Oh my Garrett! They don't come any better than that.
Getting bumped into the ceiling, landing on all fours, and using the flip reset.
He started that play with no boost.
Talk about a statement.
Showing us no fear at the number 5 spot is Evil Genius's Chicago. Being a rookie at the biggest LAN of your career can definitely put a lot of pressure on you. But Chicago takes this pressure in stride as he lands this shot out of nowhere at the RLCS Season 6 World Championship.
NRG for Chicago, and he's flicked it high. Challenge setting another one on net, but Express will have that away. It's Chicago again to the ceiling. No fear, and he struck it down. The rookie strikes again.
We have our first replay-worthy goal of the World Championships. Chicago goes up, off the crossbar, puts that one in the back of the net, and Evil Geniuses with the 1-goal lead right at halftime.
Ice in his veins with his team facing relegation to the lower bracket. Chicago comes through as he has all season for Evil Geniuses.
Taking the number 4 spot on our list is Alot, who shows us the angle of the century. Kicking off the series against Mocket Esports during the RLCS Season 4 League, Alot blows the door wide open with simple but effective positioning as he nails this near-perfect ceiling shot, creating the angle of the century.
The biggest impact possible, taking that shot but levering it towards the middle of the pitch. There are players all over this. We called it yesterday that the seemingly easier demos are going to suit this Mocket squad down to the ground, although Alot puts that one straight up. That is the angle of the century!
I thought he was going to drop it down for a teammate, but instead he goes for the angle into net. Alot out of his mind. What a way to open up this series.
Unbelievable opening goal to start us off here. Do you think we might peak too early there, Carpet?
I think that you don't open up with that, man. You overtime goal with that.
Coming in at the number 3 spot is yet another highlight from the RLCS Season 5 World Championship Grand Final Series between NRG and Dignitas. In the Grand Final, there's no greater pressure, but nonetheless, being down 3-1, GarrettG stepped up once again and showed the opposing Dignitas that they weren't going to go down without a fight.
Justin, up high. NRG trying to reciprocate to what Team Dignitas did to them earlier on. Keep the ball up high. Do not allow any time to remain on the clock. As Garrett looks for the ceiling shot, and he is gonna bury it!
You give him the space and he'll make you pay.
Random Carpet, we've had 2 ceiling shots in our grand finals. What else is there that these teams can do?
This play from Dignitas' ViolentPanda may be from that exact same series as our last entry, but there's just no way we could leave it off our list, let alone the runner-up spot. There's a reason this grand final is considered one of the best in the game's history. Tied 2-2 and on the brink of resetting the bracket, ViolentPanda takes the ball off the ceiling all the way to a bracket reset.
Garrett can get there in time. No!
Can ViolentPanda get enough control before they drop back the defense? He's off the ceiling, he's got the flip! And he gets it! ViolentPanda!
Hold me! Hold me! And do you want to know what his response to doing that? I looked across. He swept his hair. No big deal.
Few shots have helped define the endless skill ceiling of Rocket League, like Squishy's ceiling shot against Method at the RLCS Season 4 World Championships, which is why it takes the top spot on our list. With car control never quite seen before, Squishy maneuvered his way through all 3 Method defenders, clocking in over 3 seconds worth of airtime, and in the process solidifying himself as a legend of the game. No shot propelled Rocket League esports quite like this one.
He almost had a touch, just fell short. I hope the pressure's not building up too much on him.
Now in the final minute, this was the scoreline in Game 3. Cloud9 unable to take it to Squishy now with a ceiling shot. He puts it through. He's been going for this stuff all season, and he pulls it off here in the most clutch moments.
The player to invent the shot himself is able to get the delayed front flip and just destroy Method on defense. Even they have to be impressed. Incredible showcase from Squishy.
Absolute obliteration, and if you look over at Squishy on the stage, he's still just stone cold killer.
How do you not smile?
Doesn't even care.
Well guys, that's our list. Now, if you find yourself craving more Carball content, be sure to check out our Story of Rocket League. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and be sure to let us know in the comments what other Rocket League related top 10s you'd be interested in seeing. See you next time.
Thanks for watching. If you want more great content just like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button.